and welcome to What I Spend in a Week. My name is Erin. I am 26 years old. I live in New York City and I really love watching these videos. I find them fascinating and enjoyable, and it's a great way to feel better about your own spending habits. So, I thought I would take you through a week of my expenses. I don't know why I chose the week in between Christmas and New Year's. I feel like that was the wrong choice. A, because I had to pay my rent during that week. B, because I ordered a lot of food and I was a little bit more cavalier with my discretionary purchases than I might normally be. So, yeah. But I chose this week and we're going to get into it. I started on Sunday, December 27th. And that day, my only purchase was $19.82 that was spent on getting the Butcher's Daughter delivered, which the Butcher's Daughter it's actually a pretty famous vegetarian restaurant in New York City. There's a few of them. I really love their pancakes. I think they're some of the best pancakes in the city and like on the planet. So I ordered some pancakes and didn't do anything particularly memorable that day, but I do order a lot of food in general, and this week, as you'll see, I ordered a lot of food. So, food purchase number one. Next, for Monday, the 28th, my first purchase of the day was $11 spent on a bagel from the Brooklyn Standard Deli, which is one of my absolute favorite delis. They have really, really good sandwiches and bagels. My roommate is looking at me judgmentally. You'll get to hear his video next. I usually order like an egg sandwich, so I get like an egg over medium and then like arugula, avocado, red onion, and then I'll put like a ton of sriracha on it. It's really good. $27.57. A lot of times I might just round and say like 27 just for ease, but the final total will include all of the cent amounts. The story behind that is that my mom made me some Christmas cookies because I did not get to go home to see my family this year because of COVID. So, and I have a tradition where I make Christmas cookies every single year with my grandma, and we didn't get to do it this year. So my mom and my grandma made me some Christmas cookies and sent them. And my package was supposed to arrive on that Monday. I got a notification that the package was unable to be delivered, even though nobody rang. We have a virtual doorman. Nobody rang that. They didn't leave any sort of a note or anything like they're supposed to. And so I wasn't going to get my cookies. And I was really in the mood for cookies because it was supposed to come that day. So to make myself feel better, I decided to order this like insanely indulgent cookie sundae called the Cookie Monster from Brooklyn Pharmacy and Soda Fountain. It's this place in Park Slope that basically just makes a bunch of ice cream and like fun drinks. They're known for their hot chocolate, and it's something I'd actually wanted to try for a while, so I decided to order the hot chocolate and the Cookie Monster sundae. It was worth it, but it was like $27 so for ice cream and hot chocolate. Next, then, as if that wasn't enough, I decided I needed a hot pretzel. Because I really like to cook, and I came up with this cocktail recipe using beer because I really wanted like some kind of a like fruity drink, but all I had was beer as like a base. So I invented this thing with stuff that was in my fridge. So I had some oranges and some maple syrup and cinnamon, and I put that with the beer, and it ended up being this really good. Even my roommate liked it, and he doesn't like beer. It's a really good drink and very holiday kind of feel with the cinnamon and stuff. And so I was having that, and I really wanted like a pretzel to go with it because I think like a beer and pretzel like is a really good combination. So I spent $20 on a pretzel from Keg and Lantern, which is a bar in Greenpoint. And last up, we have my Spotify subscription. Probably have had this since I was like 19 or 20 years old, although I don't get the student discount anymore. It's $9.99 a month on Spotify. I feel like my roommate gets the student discount on that because he even
I used to. This is the last.
Oh,
this year
yeah.
it expired for me. because I've been a student.
What was it? Was it like $4.99?
It was $5.
Yeah.
Instead of 10.
Right. Yep. So, yep. And that was it for Monday. So, Tuesday, the 29th, I ordered my bagel. Usually for breakfast, I have either a bagel or an avocado toast that I make. It's one of the two. So I spent $12.22 from Brooklyn Bagels on a bagel. That's all I spent that day, though. Wednesday, the 30th, I also got breakfast from BK Bagels. I got 2 bagels this day, I remember, because sometimes if I'm ordering food, I feel like it just ends up being more cost effective if I get like something like to eat later, and so I kind of get 2 meals. And so I spent $19.97 on 2 bagels. Although I remember feeling like it was a little bit of overkill, just kind of, because I ended up getting 2 of the same bagel. So yeah, it was a little bit much, but I mean, it was so, that's the only thing I bought on Wednesday. I don't think anything really notable happened that day. For Thursday, I spent $18.43. Oh, sorry, actually that wasn't the last thing for Wednesday. I also got dinner, I thought that was the last thing, from Honey Grow, which is one of my favorite restaurants. It's not actually based in New York. It's technically based in Philadelphia, but it's a sort of smaller chain. They do stir fries. It's almost like Chipotle for stir fries. It's one of my favorites. They have a location in Brooklyn, and I order from them a lot. So I spent $18.43 on that from Honey Grow. Now on to Thursday. This was New Year's Eve. So this is probably my biggest, well, no, the weekend, it was pretty big money. Okay, so back to BK Bagels again. I spent $16.03 this time, a little less, because I got Grubhub Plus for free for 90 days. So my delivery fee and all that was covered. Then I spent $29.41 on Honey Grow, but that's because they have some like at home things that you can get. So they have their specific noodles they make that you can buy in like packs of 5 that you can make yourself. So I bought those. And I forget what else, but yeah, it ended up being a little bit more expensive this time. Then I spent $15.25 for my portion of Newtown, which actually Honey Grow I think was for dinner and this was for lunch. My roommate and I are obsessed with this local restaurant. It's probably one of our favorite places in New York. It's called Newtown. It's this little, just kind of quaint, off the beaten path, Mediterranean Israeli restaurant in like the industrial area of Bushwick. Food is amazing, and it's also really inexpensive. Like I spent less on that than I did on my bagel, and I got so much more food. I don't know why I ordered a bagel. I ordered that, but I ate Honey Grow. It was a lot that. My portion of it was $15. Then I spent $37 on an espresso order. Normally there would be a bunch of coffee purchases also, which is maybe why I felt like I could spend more on food, which we don't want to transfer costs, but I feel like that's what's happened a little bit. So there's been absolutely no coffee purchases other than buying some more pods, but even that, $37, that was for 50 pods because I had a $10 off coupon. So yeah, so I bought some new pods. I spent $58 on Sephora, on the website. Did a little online shopping on Thursday. Sephora, I don't know. I don't really have like a good excuse for this one. It just kind of happened. I really wanted this lip gloss. It's my favorite lip gloss in the entire world. It's Buxom, which I'm actually wearing the shade Elizabeth right now. But Buxom Cosmetics makes lip glosses that have girls' names. So I'm like, it is genius because everyone must love their color. I love my color. One of them is Erin. So, and it's a $21 lip gloss. So this one I actually got at TJ Maxx for $4, but I can never find the Erin one on discount. So, you know, it's a lot of money for a lip gloss, and I haven't bought it like all of 2020 pretty much. So I decided to do it and buy the lip gloss. So I bought the lip gloss, and then I bought these other lip glosses. Oh yeah, I know why. Because I got this coupon because you got extra money off of clearance items. So I found these other lip masks. So it's like a lip mask that you can wear as a lip gloss. And they were on sale, so I got like a really deep discount on them. So I spent $58, and then I also got some more hair stuff. Just because my shampoo and conditioner I use from Living Proof are from Sephora, so I was running kind of low, so I decided to reorder those. So I spent $58 total. Next up is $49.97 on Amazon. Now I do want to say I did not count this towards my final total because I have a gift card. I have a bunch of Amazon gift cards, so I didn't actually spend any of my own money on this purchase. Yeah, so it wasn't really like my cash. It was me using a gift card I got for Christmas. Okay, so that was it for Thursday. Friday, which was New Year's Day. My roommate went to the grocery store for our household, and my portion of the groceries ended up being $45, which mostly was in nut milks because I was having a freak out. The whole reason he went is because our deli, or our bodega that's down the street, normally they have my favorite nut milk, which is a cashew milk.
They had it today, too.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so pissed because it's less expensive there. So pissed. I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So normally we just get it there. But for the past couple days at that point, they didn't have it, and I was running really low, and I was freaking out that I wasn't gonna have any more nut milk for my coffees. This is very important. And now that I got my Nespresso and everything, I'm I gotta have my nut milks. So he went off to Food Bazaar, our closest grocery store, and they did have the nut milks, although the nut milks were more expensive than they were at the bodega, which I thought it was supposed to be. I thought things were supposed to be more expensive at the bodega, but no. Because at the bodega, they were $1 less. So, yeah. So, most of that was in nut milks. I paid my rent on Friday, the 1st. So, I paid $1,000 for my rent. Although, it did feel a little better paying my rent this time because we actually got a rent deduction. Which is really exciting because we, re-upped our sublet lease. And we ended up getting a deduction because of the downward trends in the market that have been happening lately. So kind of felt nice to go and only pay $1,000. At $26.38 on All's Well. It was New Year's Day. I wanted brunch. Bunch of places, because it was Friday, everybody was home for the holiday weekend. We're doing brunch starting Friday instead of only Saturday and Sunday. So I decided to order brunch, and I wanted to try a new restaurant because I love trying new foods and new places to eat. Found this place, looked really good. It definitely is good. It's a very, I don't even know the right word to describe it. The food is very, new American, to a T. I guess that's the way to put it. So I spent $26 on brunch, but it was very good. I got fries, I got a biscuit, I got an egg sandwich. Oh, but they forgot my chocolate mousse. So it was actually going to be more than that, but I got a refund for that since they forgot to give it to me. All right, and then I spent $11.93 on Newtown, once again, our favorite place. Yeah, so that was Friday. On Saturday, the 2nd, I spent $15 on Newtown, again. we got a lot of Newtown the past few days. And then I spent $17 on All's Well. Now, I have an explanation. Grubhub sent me a $3 off coupon if I placed a second order that day. And, I have my little Grubhub, promo going on where it's free delivery for 90 days. So I was okay, free delivery and $3 off. Let me just look and maybe get something. Because I was kind of craving those French fries. And so I decided to order French fries and 3 biscuits to meet, because I had to meet, a $15 sort of, minimum to get the free delivery. It is, though. But, it was because I wanted 2 biscuits, but basically I got a biscuit for free is kind of how that worked out, because it was, same price either way. Anyway, so I did eat all the biscuits, though, so very proud. Then I spent $40 on a doctor's bill. It was just a copay that I needed to pay, and so I paid that. Then I spent $133 on TJMax.com. Now, I didn't actually spend $138 again. I had a gift card. So I only spent $33 of the $133. I spent $10 on Amazon for coffee syrups. Again, this one was another Amazon gift card purchase. So did not actually spend the money. I was watching a bunch of Nespresso videos because they have all these masterclass videos and stuff where you can learn how to make all kinds of different drinks. And people were talking about coffee syrups because if you make a lavender latte or salted caramel latte, you do that using a syrup. So I decided to buy a couple of syrups so that I can make some cool lattes. I actually got them today. Made a nice lavender latte. It was very good. Very worth it. And then finally, Sunday, I did not spend any money. I'm happy to tell you. The only day I did not spend a dime on anything. So it was a good day. So total for the week was $1,456. But again, remember, I paid $1,000 of that as my rent. So if without my rent, it was $456, which is still a lot. And 305 of that was on food. I ended up, so not great. I definitely ordered more food. I mean, I do order food a lot normally, but this was like more than I usually order. So it was a little excessive, but that's what I spend in a week. Make sure to stay tuned or tune into the other video that I have below of my roommate Wesley's, what he spent in a week. You can kind of compare and contrast.
Hello, I am Erin's roommate, and for comparison and contrast, I will elucidate what I spend in a week. This was a somewhat weird week for me as well because it was the end of the year. I had some Christmas money and I treated myself several more times than I typically do. This Sunday I spent no money. The Monday, I got lunch at Taco Bell for $9.13. I also went to get groceries for $32.65. That night, Erin made me some pesto, which was very good.
Pesto pasta.
Pesto pasta with sun-dried tomatoes and feta. It was orgasmic. Tuesday, I spent no money. Wednesday, I treated myself to dinner from the deli around the corner, the famous deli around the corner, which never has cashew milk unless we don't need it. That was $13.05.
You go there a lot.
I do, but yeah, I do. They have several items that I like, including a mushroom Swiss burger, a sort of grilled chicken sandwich. I like their halal food, even though it's not like...
True halal.
Well, I mean, I think it's halal, but I don't think it's like A+.
Yeah, it's not like Newtown.
Rice. No. Well, their lamb over rice is okay. It's a little salty, but it's good enough for me, a fat man. On Wednesday, I also, did I say I spent $5 on Diet Coke?
No.
Okay, well, I spent $5 on Diet Coke. In addition, I spent $10 on my Spotify Premium subscription. On Thursday was my big spending day. I got lunch.
Thursday was New Year's Eve.
Yes, thank you. I got lunch at the Chinese place down the street for $6.43 with a coupon.
I love those coupons.
Love those coupons.
So we say it differently.
You say coupon.
That's what, in the Midwest, that's what we say.
But it's C-O-U.
I know, but this is what
it's
we
not
say.
C-U.
I know it's not grammatically
or
correct.
C-I-U. Well, no, it would be... I don't know if grammar is the right word for
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, so I was excited to learn that we're not counting gift cards because Thursday I used a gift card for several things. Number one, I spent $46.98 on accessories for Numenera, a tabletop role-playing game taking place 1 billion years in the future, which plays out much like a traditional pulpy fantasy setting, but with more high-concept science fiction elements. Oh, right, then it switches to Friday. Okay, so this is split between Thursday and Friday.
Just Thursday, that's all.
That was Thursday, yes.
All right.
Now, Friday, I went, guess where, to Taco Bell for lunch for $6.52. I also got a free bean burrito through the rewards program because I'm a very good customer. Then I had been hemming and hawing over some high-end cartography software that was on Humble Bundle, so I spent $30 on a lifetime license for free professional-grade cartography programs. Finally, that night I went shopping for
Groceries.
groceries.
Not milks.
Not well. Yes, this was the trip with the nut milks, but I got food, and so that for me was a total of $82, not including the things that were for Erin. That night I got dinner at Newtown with Erin. I spent $17.07, and I also paid my rent for $1,000. Which you mentioned that we negotiated it down.
Yeah.
Yes. Saturday, we also got Newtown for $15.25. That was the only thing I spent money on that day. Sunday, I went to Walgreens for some toilet paper, 4 2-liter bottles of Diet Coke, and some on-sale Christmas Reese's cups for a total of $18. Although you owe me $2.50 for the toilet paper, which I don't think I've been. Well, we have to do a whole accounting, as well as $1.75 because you wanted to split the Reese's cups. Then that night, I did treat myself to Taco Bell again. I actually spent a little more money. I spent $14.23, but they messed up my order and gave me someone else's food, so that is currently in litigation, but it hasn't been filed yet.
So you didn't. That's why I always check before you leave, as I've tried to teach you.
Right. Well, the way that they bag shit makes that very difficult because like the bag will just fall apart if you pull it open. Anywho, so we're not counting gift cards, which is nice because I used a $100 Visa gift card over the course of that week. So including rent, my total is $1,202.06. Not including rent, it is $202.06.
But with your gift card, it would be
$300.
Okay.
$300.
No, I said you should include it in the final total still.
I should include it in the final total.
Yeah, just not.
Okay, so then that's.
Oh no, wait! Don't include it in the final total.
Okay, so I'm doing what I was supposed to do. That was $300. Okay. So it would have been $300. It would have been $1,302.06, except that I had a gift card
on various things
for $100. Yes. Does that make sense to you people? Okay. So that is the amount. That is what I spend in a week. It seems like a somewhat lavish lifestyle looking back at it, but I assure you I am a man of the people.